What's going on, everybody? Lou from Life Beyond the Panels, and today is a new comic book day. So today I'm going to show off my haul, and it's a pretty big one this week. I think we got 18 comics this week. Plus, also I'm going to show you an omnibus that I ended up getting in the mail yesterday. So let's actually do that first. So we ended up getting in the mail yesterday X-Men Blue and Gold by Chris Claremont. I got Jim Lee on here doing artwork and stuff. I'm pretty excited for this one here. This covers 1980s and 1990s X-Men. So I didn't realize how thick and monstrous of a book this was going to be. But I had pre-ordered this quite a while back when they announced a restock on it. And yeah, I finally got it yesterday and pretty excited. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. If it's going to be, if I'm going to read Krakoa first, or if I might actually read this first when X-Men comes up as on my wheel to read X-Men Omnibus. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm excited to read all of it, so I'm excited to read everything really, but I might end up doing this first. It's going to really also depend on if I have, what else I'm reading, if I'm reading any older stuff from the 80s and early 90s, depending on what else I'm reading for a nice mix. And by the way, I started the new Teen Titans Omnibus by Mark Wolfman yesterday, and I have to say I absolutely love it. 3 issues in, and let's just put it this way: I dropped the current Titans run because, and even though I like Tate Bromble as a writer, because really maybe I didn't have that connection with the characters yet. Well, reading these 3 issues, now I absolutely love them. And actually, that's my comic shop. They were out of last week's Titans issue already, but he's going to order it for me. And going forward, I'm going to continue on with the new Titans run. So yeah, I'm invested. But that being said, let me show you what we have here as the new comics for this week. This is what the stack looks like. Nothing like seeing a nice stack. Hang on, let's do a thumbnail photo right now. Okay, I did that. Don't know if that'll be the thumbnail, but let's see. Anyway, let's see what we got here. I mean, I know what I got, but you guys don't know what I got, and now you guys are gonna know what I got. So we have here I almost said Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman number 20. Love this. Jason Aaron does an amazing job. I don't like to open up the comic books before I read them. I might have mentioned this before, because I just try to avoid seeing any kind of spoilers. I like when I open the book to be able to witness it for the first time. So, but yeah, pretty excited about this one here. This book has been just amazing every single week. Also, I see here in the back we got Supergirl movies coming out this week. I already purchased my tickets. I'm excited to see it. So far, the reviews seem a little bit mixed, but I had a feeling that was going to be the case. But I'm gonna give my thoughts on the movie after I see it on this channel. But I'm excited for it, and usually critic reviews and audience reviews are always so different. And right now, critic reviews aren't good, but it's the audience reviews that really matter. Yeah, anyway, comment below if you guys are going to end up seeing this movie, and comment below if you guys read Absolute Superman and what do you think about it. I think it's fantastic. And who got doing the artwork right now? Oh, we got Pablo Sandoval, is that his name? I think Pablo Sandoval is a baseball player. So whatever his first name is. Anyway, next up on the list here, another amazing book we have is Absolute Wonder Woman. So what do you like better? Do you like Absolute Superman better? Do you like Absolute Wonder Woman better? I think I like Absolute Wonder Woman better, but it's so close. Really, they're like neck and neck. Oh, that's interesting. 2 different Supergirl advertisements. This one talks about IMAX. It's very interesting. Okay, I just noticed that. What do we got next here? We have, okay. So you guys know I love my indie comics, and this is one of my favorites. This is American Caper by Dark Horse, issue number 8. I don't know if the trades have come out. I think the trade is coming out, or maybe it has come out for the first 4 issues. This is such a good book. All right, so this is nothing like Breaking Bad, but I will say this: if you've watched Breaking Bad, you know it's an amazing show. But you also know that you really hate all the characters, right? You hate all the characters, but you can't stop watching the show because the show's so good, because the writing is so good. That's what American Caper is. American Caper is just completely off the rails. It's hilarious, it's violent, and the characters, they're all kind of hateable. And that's what makes this book so good. It's pure insanity. Pure insanity. I don't want to give too much away, but I'll tell you a little bit when I do my review of the book. But you have this family, you have this the lawyer who is the main one that you're following. You have his wife who is just completely crazy, basically part of his online political cult. The neighbor has his own dark issues going on. It's insane. This book is absolutely insane. I love American Caper. Excited for issue number 8. We got here issue number 12 of Captain America, Hell's Angel Part 1. So we had a nice little cliffhanger in the last Captain America issue where we know now that he's in a coma after seeing Armageddon. And yeah, I mean, Chip Zdarsky's been doing an amazing job on this Captain America run. And I'm really excited to continue to read and see where this one goes. Can't recommend this Captain America book enough. Next up, we have Detective Comics. This right here is written by Tom Taylor, so we know how much I enjoy Tom Taylor. This particular run hasn't been my favorite run compared to the most recent run before this, but it's still been a lot of fun. And I think now, because I'm reading Kelly Thompson's Birds of Prey on DC Infinite, I think I'm going to get even more into this. And also with reading Absolute Green Arrow, my relationship with Black Canary has changed where I'm really enjoying the character. And this has been a story arc that's had to do with Black Canary and Green Arrow and Batman. So this is one I could see myself going back and rereading the other issues to really appreciate it even more. But yeah, we have here Detective Comics. This is issue number 1110. Next up, another indie book that I absolutely love. Cannot recommend it enough. I think the trade just came out last week for the first 6 issues, and that is Escape. This is by Rick Remender. So this is a war book, and you're following this character here who is actually a bear, but that doesn't matter. It's pretty cool actually seeing animals in these particular roles. And yeah, this is just an amazing book. He's basically, in the first issue, his plane crashes, and now he is trapped on enemy lines, and that's exactly what this book is about. This book is about him trying to get back home. And it's been just an amazing, amazing book. Every single issue is 4.5 5-star issues. Can't recommend Escape enough. If you haven't checked it out yet, if you haven't started reading it yet, definitely check out that trade. And if you haven't been reading it, let me know, comment below, and let me know what you think of Escape. Next up here we have The Flash, issue number 34. Now, ever since Ryan North has taken over this book, it is an amazing, amazing book. The family aspect, I like emotional stuff. I like interactions between characters, and the family stuff in this book has been amazing. The writing has been so good. Each issue since Ryan North has taken over has made this a top book, and that I'm excited for every single month that it comes out. So yeah, looks like we have Path of Destruction. This is going to be interesting right here. Then I don't even know what's happening here in this book, but I'm excited to read it. Next up here, we have another indie book from Bad Idea. We have the Hab number 3. This one actually, the other issues have been pretty thick. This one is not as thick, but yet it's still $6. What's cool at this book, I'll show you right now, is, and Bad Idea does this with a lot of their books, is they do it on the old newspaper print, which is really cool. Has that smell too, which is nice. The Hab has been a fun book. Basically has to do, like most of these books, post-apocalyptic world where you had this rich person, almost like a Jeff Bezos type of a guy. He built this whole huge building, town, city type of a thing underground, except now they're finding out that the water that they're drinking may not be too healthy for them, and let's just say bad things are happening. Very bad things are happening. So far, the Hab, I've really enjoyed it. Each issue I've enjoyed, and we'll see how this one goes. It's a little interesting that this issue is very thin compared to how the other issues have been, but knowing this book so far, even though it's thin, there should still be a lot of story. Next up, we have the Infernal Hulk, Philip Kennedy Johnson. This has been a great run as well. It's only going 10 issues, so we're on issue 8. We only got 3 more issues left, and then we got the Hulk Wars that are going to be happening, but Infernal Hulk is always one of the top reads of the week as well when it comes out, so excited to read this. Next up, we have Justice League Unlimited, issue number 20. Now, this is one of these books. It's not my favorite book. Mark Waid writes it. He does a great job. But I read it, and I want to stay up to date with it because I always feel like Justice League Unlimited is one of those central books that is like you kind of want to read until you know everything else that's going on in the DC universe. So that's where Justice League Unlimited comes in. And so we got some Guy Gardner, who's my least favorite Green Lantern, by the way. Hawk Girl, and we have here, who is that? I don't even know who that is. It might be a villain because right now the villains and the heroes are all part of the Justice League. So yeah, all right, Justice League Unlimited number 20. We'll see how it is. Feels like a thick book, but there's probably previews in the back. I hate it when DC does that. The book seems so thick, like, oh, I'll get a lot more comic this week. And it's just because you got 6 pages of a preview comic in the back. Next up, we have another indie book, and that is Nectar. This book is absolutely insane. You want to talk about, you want to be afraid of butterflies? Read this book. It is crazy. They scratch you, and you basically, your whole nervous system just goes to complete crap, and you start dancing until you just can't dance anymore, and then you collapse. And the last issue, the first 2 issues was a slow burn. The last issue, issue number 3, everything went insane. So I'm really excited to read Nectar number 4. Next up, we have so many books here. We have Peril, Brutal Dark, and Ezra Kane Mystery. This is a Vertigo book. This has been okay. I thought about dropping it, but there's only 2 more issues left, so I'm kind of like pot committed on this one at this point. Let's see how it finishes up, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to say that. I'll tell you what's not okay, but what's amazing is this right here. This is Joshua Williamson, Superman, issue number 39. This book is amazing, especially post-DCKO, because we've had Superboy Prime as the main character who's working at a comic book shop, and it has been simply amazing, this book. You got Dan Moore in our artwork, so the artwork is amazing. I love this book so much. This is always a book that we very highly want to read earlier on in the week as well, because it's just so good. Now, let's change the tone a little bit, because we're going to show you Ultimate Endgame number 5. Now, I'm going to be reading this at the end of the week. At the end of the week. I have not liked this. But, again, we are pot committed. We need to see how everything finishes off. It hasn't been good. We all know the Ultimate Universe just plummeted. It started off really good and then just plummeted. And I did not like how any of the series finished. I actually didn't finish Ultimate X-Men, which was probably the best series. I didn't finish it because I wasn't buying it. I was reading it digitally and through trades. But yeah, this is it. I mean, this is the Ultimate Endgame number 5. Thank God we're done. You know, you got the Ultimate Reborn Impact, which I did not buy because I read issue number 1. I didn't like it. And yeah, let's see. Let's see. And then if paying $5 or $4.99 wasn't enough for this, Marvel said, you know what? The same week, let's have you spend another $8, and I did it because I'm a fool, for the Ultimate Universe finale. So we'll see. I'm reading these both, scheduled to read these both on Sunday night. So I have ChatGPT, by the way, give you a whole schedule on how I'm going to read my books. And it said, you know what? Read these on the last night because these are the books that you're looking forward to the least. So we'll see. You know, it is what it is. It's what it is. But we're reading it, right? We paid for it. Paid $13 for this. Stupid. Anyway, sometimes it's good. You know what? Sometimes it's good to read bad books, because if you don't read bad books, then you can't appreciate the good books, right? All right, we have here Venom, issue number 259. I've really loved the Venom series. We're still coming off of the Death Spiral event, and we have Mary Jane in her new Venom outfit, which I think looks pretty awesome. I really enjoy Mary Jane as Venom, and yeah, I'm really looking to see what happens going forward now that Mary Jane has really embraced being Venom. So excited to read this one. We have here issue number 32 of the X-Men by Jed MacKay. You guys know I enjoy this series. We have Anomaly Part 2. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm drawing a blank. Meanwhile, it comes out bi-weekly, and I'm already drawing a blank on what happened in the last issue. That's never good, I know. But yeah, I remember now what's going on, and yeah, this actually was a very interesting story. So issue number 32 of the X-Men. I'll be here reading it. We're doing it. Only the book, only certain books. I'm not reading Uncanny X-Men. You know what it was? I ended up deciding to read the entire series and get caught up through Marvel Unlimited, and then started reading it. And I just really enjoy the X-Men. I didn't read Uncanny X-Men, so that's why I'm not buying that. But yeah, we have this event coming out later this year, but I'm here, okay? I'm here, I'm reading it. I do enjoy it. I enjoy it. That's why I buy it. I enjoy it. You say, well, you enjoy it. Why'd you buy the Ultimates and all that you weren't enjoying? Because they had me on a hook. They had me on a hook. I was a little fish in the ocean, and they said, here. And you know what? That's what happens. Finally, the final book, and I'll also tell you a couple other books I'm going to be reading digitally this week. We got Zatanna, issue number 3. I enjoyed the first 2 issues, and yeah, so I'm back for issue number 3. She's almost like the Sorcerer Supreme right now of the DC universe. You know what? This has actually helped me pick up the very important skill of being able to read backwards. I can do it really well now. So besides from this, I'm also reading this week The Mortal Thor #9 on Marvel Unlimited, because it's an experiment to see, can I enjoy a comic book through Marvel Unlimited with there being a 3-month delay? And so that is one I'm doing that with. And also on Marvel Unlimited, I'm going to be reading the Century issue 1, which came out this week on Marvel Unlimited. So it's a little bit of an experiment because I am trying to cut down on some of the books I buy if I'm not super excited about them, just so I open up a little more room in my budget to get a few more omnibus. So it's an experiment, and I'll let you know how that goes. I'm reading those books, I believe, on Saturday, based on the schedule I have set up for myself. Yeah, so anyway, that's it. These are the pulls for this week. There was a lot. Also, I just want to let you guys know I started reading the Predator Kills the Marvel Universe trade. Yeah, it's the dumb fun you would expect it to be. The first issue was wild. We've lost already so many characters, and it was only the first issue. So I love it so far. Anyway, guys, appreciate you guys watching as always. And yeah, we'll get some book reviews coming. I'm not sure if tomorrow's going to be a book review or if I'm going to do something else. I haven't decided yet. And you know what? We're just going with the flow right now at this point. And eventually we'll have some kind of a schedule. But I'm just enjoying myself, posting these videos. You guys come and watch, and that's all I can ask for. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, click the like button, click the subscribe button, check out the video that's being suggested here, and until next time, see ya.